guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review on some Josie Maran stuff that I have acquired and I've been using for a little while now, and I wanted to just share it with you guys because I'm really enjoying the products. So some stuff I got at Sephora and a couple of things I did get at Beauty Crunch, so I wanted to make sure that I let you guys know about that as well. The first thing I got was the finger paints. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that when Sephora was giving like the $20 and the $15, that I got the finger paints. The regular price is $36. It's a multi-purpose item. I love multi-purpose products, and that's one of the things that I really like about it, aside from the fact that I think they work really well. So this was the first one that I got, and this one is in Sweet. And it has just like these pinks and bronze and whatever colors. And I'll do like some quick swatches for you. Okay. So you can use these on your eyes as an eye base. You can use it alone, but because it is a creamy product, I would recommend that you use a primer underneath. I always recommend a primer anyway, unless the base that you're using ends up drying really really dry and doesn't stay like the cream color bases and things like that. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the cream color bases. You can do your cheeks, your lips, your eyes. You can use it as a highlight. This color, they can be highlights. I mean, this is a great cheek color, so is this one. They can be used as bases for the eyes, as bases for your cheeks. I've used it on my lips, everywhere. Another great thing about this is if you happen to be going somewhere where you didn't know you were going, it's spare the moment, and all you have is this, in your bag. You can do a whole face with it. Pop on some eyeliner and mascara and you're good to go. Again, I have semi-oily lids, so if you have oily lids or semi-oily lids or any type of oil gathers on your lids, you need to use a primer. You could use it alone or you could use it as a base. And, and just apply an eyeshadow on top of it, which looks really, really pretty. I've done it both ways. I've used it on my cheeks as a base for my cheeks to just kind of make a color pop. And I've also used it on its own, like a cheek stain. On the lips, kind of like a lipstick, not even so much like a lip gloss, but I have used it on top of a lipstick as well. I kind of just played around with it, and I pretty much liked all the results. I've used it on myself. I've used it in a couple of photo shoots, and I really like it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So that was $36 at Sephora or JosieMaranCosmetics.com. I'll put all the links on the sidebar. Another thing that I got at Sephora was the this palette, which I actually was on JosieMaranCosmetics.com and I saw the palette and it looked really cute. So I love butterflies and colorful things, and I said, oh, it looks cute. So I decided to, take a closer look, and I liked what was inside. I like the colors. You have 2 blushes, a bronzer, and 5 shadows. Now this palette was $35 and it looks like this outside of the box, same as the box. It's really cute. I'm not one for buying things just because the packaging is cute. It's definitely like brings me towards the item if I like the packaging, but if I'm not crazy about what's going on inside, it's not going to sell me. Because I'm not going to pay, unless it's inexpensive. But I'm not going to pay like a good amount of money just because the packaging is cute. That just doesn't work for me. If I know it's useful to me, whether it be for me or in my kit, then that's all fine and good. So I did think the packaging was adorable. And again, I love butterflies. The one downside that I got from this, for me, had nothing to do with the product. It was more so that I thought that the palette was bigger. I kind of thought it would be like one of those Tarte palettes that are, pretty big, kind of like the max size palettes. And when I got it, I was like, oh, okay. But in the end, I would still have gotten it if I had seen it in the store because I love everything that's inside of it, and I think it's great for on the go. It's got great colors from a day to nighttime look. So I'm just going to swatch the 5 shadows for you first. Very pigmented. Those are the colors. And like I said, they're very pigmented and they have pretty good staying power. I mean, I've used them and, they've gone strong throughout the whole day. So, I didn't find anything wrong with that. The blushes are very pretty, and I'll do swatches of that too. You have like a peachy and a more like pinky color. And And then you have the bronzer, which is called Beach Number 1. Looks like that. That's great also as a highlight. You know, just kind of also you could use it as a cheek color or a cheek color and then put something on top of it. You know, play around with it. But yeah, I like the palette. That was my only downside because I guess I was just expecting it to be bigger. But I got over that really quick. They had this lip palette and it's called My Favorite Lips. Looks like this. That's what it looks like. Yeah, mine is a hot mess because I've been using it, but I really like it. The top of it, they're lip glosses, and the bottom are lipsticks. The lipsticks are really smooth and very pigmented. These are the colors here. Usually like these little palettes like this, I don't like them because the colors are not pigmented enough for me. You know, whatever. I always have an issue with them. So I usually don't get these little palettes, but it was only $12. I'm not going to swatch the lip glosses. They're pretty sheer, just kind of like to go gloss over your lips. But the lipsticks are pretty good. I like the pigmentation. The only thing I don't like about this is that it smells. The smell of it is kind of like, I don't know, like crayon or something. It's just really weird. So that's the only downside I have for these. But I do like the product itself. I don't think that it actually smelled once you put it on. I think it's just all of them here in the packaging for some reason have just a weird smell. So I'm not crazy about that. But otherwise, I mean, I like it. So that was that, 12 bucks at Sephora. And then the last two things that I have, I got them from beautycrunch.com. Again, link will be in the sidebar. One of the things is the other finger paints, which is the Lovely. I believe there are 2 quads of finger paints. And this one is Lovely, and I was happy because I was really happy with the sweet one. When I found it at Beauty Crunch, they had the palette that I didn't have, or the quad that I didn't have, so I was excited. So this is the one. This one's called Lovely, and it's just neutral colors. And you can see I haven't used these yet. I'll do some quick swatches for you guys. You're probably not going to see too much because they're neutral and they're very soft and creamy. Oh, actually, you can see a pretty good amount of it. Very soft and creamy, and again, same use as the other ones. The thing with this one is that I only paid, okay, where did I write it down? $15 at Beauty Crunch for this one, as opposed to $36 at Sephora. So that's a big difference, right? So I was excited to get that. Then they had also the cream bronzer. Now I showed you in the palette that I have the powder bronzer, right? Now I didn't realize this till after I started playing with it. And it's the Beach Number 1 bronzing powder. And this is the Beach Number 1 cream bronzer. And this is what it looks like. And I'll show you the powder one, which is in the middle here. Okay. So this was great for me because now, you know, not that it matters, you could use another color, but the fact that I had the cream and the powder of the same, that I can layer them. So I thought that was cool. And I'm really liking this. This is what it looks like right there. It's kind of like my skin tone. So this is great for me for just like to put all over the face. If I don't want to put anything else, just kind of put it around and even out the skin or whatever, this bronzer would be great for me. If you're lighter skin tone, then this would be a great bronzer for you as well. If you're darker than me, I would not recommend it because you're not going to be able to see it at all. I mean, you could barely see it on me. It's a little bit like of a peachy tan color. But it's really pretty. I like the consistency. I like the way it goes on. Yeah, so I really like it. And this ended up costing me $12. And the original price on Sephora is $30. So big, big, big difference. Check out your Beauty Crunch because you never know what you're going to find there. I didn't even know they had Josie Maran. I just went there to browse around and see if there was any good deals. And I found those two things. So that concludes my review on Josie Maran. Check it out. Try it. I'm always looking for the next best thing, no matter what brand it's from. So wanted to share that with you guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll get back to you. And all right, guys, thanks for watching and I'll talk to you later.